going on, my reptile junkies? Well, here it is. You guys have asked for this and asked for this, so you better sit there, get some popcorn, and suffer through it. Because I know these videos take forever, and I'm gonna try to go as quick as I can, guys. It is the reptile room tour. I'm not gonna talk about a whole lot of the animals in here. We're gonna do individual care videos. We started with the mangrove. So we're gonna go through.
We're just trying to show you everything we have.
And blow through these, through the inside. Tegu, Poseidon. We'll do Poseidon last, because he's always the favorite. So last but not least, Poseidon. We'll start right here. My veiled chameleon.
We're not sure what she's doing.
Well, I just cut the lights on, and she still acts like she's sleeping. I don't know what she's doing. I've been watching her though. Her belly is huge, and I'm just hoping that she is in no shape, form, or fashion egg bound. I know they can get that way, and I'm pretty positive she's a female.
We're hoping not.
I hope not, but she's acting funky. All right, up here in my little tubs, we have my very first ever tarantula, my Chilean rose hair.
All right.
Doing good. I hear a gliding frog croaking. It's a shock. Them lights on.
Still just looking up at the light.
I got some more lights on in here than normal. That one's pretty sweet. It's blue. Also does a night light. Huh, they're croaking away.
Yeah, I hear.
In here is the Kenyan sand boa.
And it's actually out.
Actually out drinking.
Yeah, we don't have to pull it out for you to look at.
I keep a small water bowl in there, but I put it in and take it out after a couple days. These guys don't do good with humidity. These next two tubs, I guess we'll do them side by side. Got the budget frogs.
They look so different there.
Yeah, how much have they grown? If you go back to the Repticon pickups, I don't remember which one it was. Back one of the Repticons.
Well, not just that. Look at their color. You can see the green eyes on this guy. The spots.
They've done really well, guys. Budget
just
frogs.
Insane.
I'm gonna just leave them sitting. Well, I better not. Go back.
Yeah.
And now I've got them up on this upper shelf. I just gave myself a splinter. Because it stays, of course, warmer. I've got the. We're coming into winter. We were 74 during the day, but it's getting down to 40s at night. This is the little Pac-Man frog we picked up from the Repticon. And right here beside him is the other baby pixie frog I picked up from the Repticon. And I've got the big pixie frog on this side that we already had.
Sorry guys, I'm trying not to give you whiplash, but there's so much to film in such a short amount of time.
You know, if y'all watched other videos of mine, I don't keep them on paper towel forever, but I do start most of my animals, especially new animals, I start them on paper towel with no substrate at all, just so I can kind of, that's empty, those are empties, just so I can kind of gauge and get an idea of what's going on with the animal. There is Mr. Nightingale, actually out for a good shot.
Open it? Let's see if we can.
He's gonna scat probably.
Him.
There he goes. And gone.
Thanks, Chuck.
That's one of the critters Mr. Chuck Horn sent me, which was awesome. The Nightingale and the spiny tail, and we'll work our way around there to the spiny tail. In here is my small wolf spider, which has grown a lot. That guy was eating fruit flies when we got him. I know you're not going to even see this guy. He lives in this hole right here, this tunnel he made. But that is the brown skeleton leg.
Burgundy.
A burgundy skeleton leg that we got from actually Ken the Bug Guy a long while
time
back
ago.
when we got this pumpkin patch.
Growing.
He's right there. He's right there's the pumpkin patch. And in he goes.
And in the hole.
That's a dwarf spider, so he hasn't grown much. This is my king baboon. She's well. You can see his holes. Is basically when you get a king baboon. She's right. I just saw him. You pretty much get a container with a hole in it.
A bunch of dirt, and you have to wait and see what you get.
You see him at night, of course, but.
Oh, hold on. Okay, look. This one is not all. Don't touch. This one is not always out, but this is the newest one that we got. The Brazilian.
Red and white.
Yes. And it has been so cool to watch this one.
To get you some more light on it.
I hope that you can see that.
The Brazilian red and white.
Oh, into the hole.
We actually both held that guy when we got it. We was putting it up.
And it was really cool. A lot of people say they have a nasty attitude.
The dumpy frogs?
And it might, but not yet. We're not going to try it again anytime
There's
soon.
one dumpy, and the other dumpy is way up there in that top corner up there. They've done great. Man, they eat. Good Lord, I bet both them frogs together eat 30 to 40 crickets in a feeding. It's insane watching me.
Yeah, you have to have a lot of food on hand. For some bees, these size anyway.
Right below them guys, this was something we had, and that's why it's here right now.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Is a red-eyed tree frog, and y'all look right here. I hope you can see that. Australian whites. Now we was in Petco. I buy some supplies from Petco.
Yeah, no, you have to actually open it
and
so they can see that we're not crazy.
So April walks by the enclosure, and he's not going to be happy. He's nowhere near as healthy as our others, but he's doing awesome.
Yeah, but there's no comparison.
I mean, and there's a picture on the enclosure, and we got this guy. The lady said that they had just changed him out of the enclosure, and he was actually the last one left that they had, along with another frog that mysteriously spits poison from its eyes. Which we both was like,
out that one yet.
She literally stood there, and also 3 people from the Petco come through and looked at this frog and even commented on how red his eyes were, and still was like, yep, it's just a, Australian white. So,
but if anybody knows the mysterious poison eye spitting frog from Petco,
I need to know what kind of frog. I knew there was a horned devil or horny toad will spit blood from its eyes, but
yeah, but she said that it spits poison from its eyes, and it's a frog that they sell at Petco.
And I started to tell them, and I was like, you know what? That's ridiculous. 3 people, guys. They need somebody. They're hemorrhaging money. That'll be another video.
Yeah, but not just that. It's not the hemorrhaging money. It's the point that nobody has a clue how to take care of the animals that are there.
Oh, and the dart frogs that was sitting on dry substrate like this. Here's the vinegaroon, guys. Doing awesome. You've seen, watch the Repticon show. You'll see that was one of our Repticon pickups. This is the Mexican species, not the jungle species, so he needs dry.
Wow.
But I swear them dart frogs was on stuff just like that.
I know, it was worse than that. It was drier.
Right next to him on the top shelf. And there he is right there. That is my OBT, guys. Orange bitey thing. What is it? Mombasa. There's all kind of names for it. Orange baboon. There he comes. There he comes. Here on this side.
Okay. Well. Try to get him
usually
from a
can't
different
see
angle.
him. And if y'all saw him too, when we got this guy, he was
tiny.
He was tiny. Yeah, he was tiny. My Asian forest scorpion.
Oh, he's not happy with you. He's like, yeah.
He's doing good there.
Oh, yeah, he's doing quite well.
A
little ornery at the moment.
And we lost the flat rock scorpion. He was huge when I got him. He was huge when we got him. He passed away about 3 weeks ago.
And our Arizona blonde.
And the Arizona blonde. And thanks West Coast, Mr. Rob, he helped us out a lot with that. I had a piece of driftwood, and this is what we were just speculating happened with it. Had a piece of driftwood in there, and it had scrapes down his abdomen, on the top side of his abdomen, and it was bleeding, and tarantulas don't clot, they just bleed. And it's the first I ever heard of that, but Rob said put super glue on it. We did on the spot.
I tried my best.
She went to a death curl though and ended up dying. That was one of April's favorite tarantulas.
It really was. I was so excited about her, and
in this tank,
but I do appreciate
Yeah, I
everything
appreciate
that
you.
did. The fast response.
West Coast Arachnids, he helped us out tremendously. These are just a couple of frogs we had picked up. Y'all remember from Florida? They were invasive. Well, the geckos are wherever
Look at all
they are in here. Oh, here's a gecko right here.
That's a bunch of frogs.
Yeah, there's a gecko.
Oh, there's a gecko.
There's 3 geckos in there, the little house geckos and Mediterranean geckos. They're doing really well. If you guys notice, I took out the sliding tanks. They're actually in the laundry room now above the sugar glider.
We're going to do something with those, but we're
That's
not
right.
sure
We're
yet.
gonna use them. We're going to put the Asian frogs in one. Now down here on the bottom, because these guys like it cooler, that's my baby Suriname toads. If y'all saw, that was another Repticon pickup. That was stoked because it's something you don't see a lot anymore.
So
And
cool.
we have the big Suriname. I don't know how old
And you
that-
can also see them eat in the intro. That was really cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. These guys are just kind of temporary right now. That's the
Chubby painteds.
painted chubby frog, Asian toad.
But they're going to go probably in one of the enclosures in the laundry room.
Yeah, they've been in there for just a short while since we were moving everything around. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get him
Red
out.
leg.
Yeah, here, back up for 1 second. Hold this. Oh no. Take his water bowl out. That's awful. There he is.
Yeah.
It's our red leg walking frog, guys. He has done
He is
great.
so
See that red?
fat.
Done really well. That's one of the
I don't think
frogs
you
we
can
picked
even
up
see
from
his
Repticon.
red. He is so fat. His belly is covering everything.
It's done really well though. That's one, like I said, we picked up from the Repticon a while ago. Set him in there. Oh me. My 2 centipedes, jungle centipedes, Asian jungle centipede. Got one right there. Super awesome. Do not want to get bit by that guy though. Done really, really well. I actually liked it so much. The last Repticon, I picked up another one, which is in this enclosure here. Man, I feel like I'm flying.
We don't have a choice. We've got so much to show.
And the other one, really shouldn't be doing this barehanded.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, there he is. You can see partial of him right there, guys. I'm not digging that sucker out. He looks identical to the other one. So
You already saw it.
So rewind. If you want to go back and feel like you lived in the moment, that was it. One of my prize tarantulas. My Goody Metallica.
So fast.
Man, he is so fast, but he has grown. Oh, let's see if we can get that blue. He's grown exponentially. He's gonna need a. I've been neglecting to change him. He's gonna need a bigger enclosure. But you can really see that blue. And so fast, man, guys. Y'all seeing that? Now you imagine this little thing gets out, and these guys will jump. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Crazy.
I'm talking about leap. They also have a nickname of like parachute spider. I'm guessing that's because of the leaping they do. In here, which I know this is going to be another, in that glob of web right there is my Tegu Starburst.
Starburst, yeah, I figured.
And he's going to be a no-show. But in that web is a Tegu Starburst baboon. That is another, God, super, super fast, insanely fast spider. Check out this guy. He's almost made it.
This is so cool though.
He's almost made it all the way around. And look, guys, he takes this dirt. Get a closer look at this. I just think it's awesome. He takes this dirt and piles it, takes it out of that hole and piles it up. This plant was where you could see it, but all this dirt is stuff that he has brought, and I'll pick it back up. It's stuff that he has brought, and there he is right there, Mexican red rump. If you look, he's got a hole.
A really cool spider.
Yeah, Doug's hole goes all the way around to here. So I'm worried if he gets on around, is it going to be kind of like, you know, everything's just going to collapse and flatten?
I think he's more skilled than
out,
that.
my green bottle blue, which you just...
and she just went right back into the hole.
I was gonna move her, guys, into one of the bigger enclosures like I did the other ones, but that webbing, she's got it so perfect in there.
We couldn't do that to her.
I did not have the heart to do that. All right. This is my other pixie frog.
Jesus.
And I will see if I don't get bit.
Alright.
There he is.
God.
And I'd had a question if he was a dwarf because of the stripe that run laterally down the back. If you can notice, the stripes done disappeared. That frog was smaller than the other pixie that's up there. I had to get another one of those too. It's been an awesome, awesome frog. And here is, I call it a cave cricket, but it's a tailless whip scorpion. He is down in that log.
Right now. Yeah.
I got him in other videos.
Tailless whip. Yep, you've seen it in other
videos.
videos.
And I'll pull him out real quick, even though I normally don't. But here is my red eye that I've had now for a long time. Let me wet my hand first.
Yeah, what about
I don't normally handle these guys. Check him out, guys. He is perfect. That is a perfect, perfect red-eyed tree frog. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. If you can see that belly on that thing. All right, back in you go. It's done superb.
Beautiful.
Super superb. Probably mad at me. I normally say I don't handle them guys. Normally that's why I whip my hand.
Never.
First.
We try not to.
I'm gonna put them together with the other one that we found. In here,
we just want to make sure that that one doesn't have anything that could
my pink toast
potentially
tarantula.
pass on.
That's an easy one. Avalicara, something like that. My Hallamahera gecko. Which here I'll take the camera and so in case he spazzes.
That one...
Or my poor man's lychee. Man, that is a fast gecko, and not one I'd recommend handling because they can actually slough off their skin and it tears really easily. They kind of about the same as like a day gecko. You know, their skin's real sensitive, and of course my mean tokay. Oh, yeah, of course, always got to get the tokay barking. So that was everything on that shelf. Saw them. My roaches, guys. Dubia roach, Madagascar's up here. The hognose is out active. This is my Mexican hognose that we picked up from the reptile show. He has been eating like a tank. Really good stuff. Mr. Chaco, which we had to stand off with, that come out. Mr. West Coast Arachnid said I wasn't in any danger, but I don't know, guys. That was a tricky situation. Never again. I will use a cup from now on. And in there, if you can see that is my Mexican red knee. Had that spider a long time. They just all got
their new home.
They just all got upgraded. Oh, he's got a cricket. No, my Solomon pink bird eater, rocket ship. Picked that guy up too. Back to April's in the hole. Yeah. This guy here is awesome. Let me turn on another light. This is my spiny-tailed iguana, guys. Mr. Chuck Horn sent me. He's very, very tickled. These guys are super fast. Look how fast that guy is. If you go check out his channel, Chuck Horn, just like it sounds, he has two beautiful adults that he actually hatched that little guy off of.
Just to show real quick.
Well, there's her hole.
That was crazy.
I love the diggers.
Such a tiny little spider.
Moving on down. Got just a couple more and we'll get on through this thing. The golden gliding frogs, that was another show pickup from back Repticon a good while ago. If you notice,
oh, careful.
There's no substrate. Now, I have substrate in there with the white tree frogs. I don't keep any substrate with the
you can see right there.
The red eye is bare bottom. They have been bare bottom, and I will take them out, take everything out, hose it out, put it back in, and they've done awesome like that. And being in this room, it stays pretty humid. There's the golden gecko. That is my oldest lizard, period.
Oh my God.
And we've talked about that in other videos. I've had that golden gecko for Oh man, I don't want to say
Forever.
12, 14, 15 years. I don't know.
Long enough that she should be dead.
Yeah, we're just
on borrowed time.
We're on borrowed time with that one. And this next one is my skunk gecko. You can see just his head sticking out right there. If I were to open this right now, we'd probably be in a quandary with him running out, and I'm not even dealing with that, so I hope y'all can see him. Right there is our crested. It's one we also picked up at Repticon a while ago. It's done really great, guys. I don't have any idea what kind of morph it is. I've never really got into that stuff. It's just, it is a crested gecko, and it's awesome.
The hawk nose is moving.
Moving again?
Yeah, like seriously. See if you can get a little bit of a footage. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. I really love hog noses. It's just always been one of my more favorite snakes.
Just to get a better clip.
So got those, and of course, that's my ball python. Bumblebee, I've heard Xanic bee, I don't know. Oh. There again.
She got shot.
There again, she's a colorless, some type of morph. She's really pretty. She's probably gonna try to strike me because she still got mouse on your head right there, genius. She can be food temperamental. All right, take this from my hand, show them the pond real quick. We got to get through to the inside. Feels like this has run forever. Man, forever, guys. And you know what? We didn't even show the timbers or the mangrove.
Yeah.
Man, why y'all do this to me?
Yeah, but they wanted a reptile ring tour.
I'm kidding.
We're giving it to them. It just takes a long time.
Knock this tank off of here. And you see I got my heater in here going, guys. That thing right there, it works wonders. Get you a radiant, go ahead and spend a little extra money and get you an oil-filled heater for the winter. Man, those things work awesome.
Alright.
Mangrove monitor, which is no telling. He's in his hole right there. I want to open it and shoot in his hole.
Yeah.
If you watched, I done a mangrove reset up. It's worked out really well. I just take my shop vac and it sucks all the water out. Here, I'll try to get you some more light. I'll hold it right there. All right, shine it back down there. I hope y'all can see that. That's Mr. Mangrove. If not, go check out the other video. I'll give you a close-up of him. And then my two spazzes of the reptile room, which I hope, last reptile room video tour I did, I had one that bailed out on me and I had to chase it, and then the other one. There is one right there.
Hi.
Oh, and gone.
Yep.
And the other is probably,
who knows where. But they got to see one.
Oh, he's back there in that back corner. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, we have two. You might not get to see but one.
Oh, there comes the other one.
You're gonna get
There's
bit.
one, there's two. There's the other one right there. There's a bigger one.
No.
Oh, don't bite me. There's my bigger one.
No.
And gone. See, they're spastic, guys. I don't like to stress them. They're cool to look at, though. It's a dwarf monitor species.
And thanks, Chuck.
Thanks again, Chuck, for sure.
That's cool. I just wanted to show since we could already see what was going on here.
And roaches.
This one is
Madagascars
so well.
are up here. And dubia roaches are up there. I don't usually have them in here. It says it's getting winter time. I was able to keep them out in the garage. Other than that, did I get everything? Did I get everybody? Feels like it took forever.
I have no idea.
I don't know. If I missed anybody, let me know.
I think we missed like cats, dogs, chickens, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, they're going. This is reptiles and fish. Reptiles and fish. It was sugar gliders. We did include sugar gliders.
Yeah, we did. Just saying. That's other stuff we have to care for.
That's right. Yep. So, well, we got to go in here and include sugar
But
gliders.
we can look around again.
All right. That's
just
it.
to see.
Off to the inside animals. I guess I'm thinking I got sugar gliders on my brain. Let's go to them first.
Uh-oh. The snake. Sorry. It's a lot to cover.
That was the reptile room.
And the pond. Oh, he's out.
I caught that guy. If you go back and look at my shark catches, he come off of one of the bull sharks I caught. We brought him home as a little bitty guy, and he is growing exponentially also.
This is like my favorite fish. And he was free.
Alright, come on, we got a lot of critters inside.
So cool.
Guys, stay tuned. Going inside. Inside, I guess we'll start here with the sugar gliders. Now, they're in an iguanarium, and I had a disaster here. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but I straightened it back out. Probably going to have to replace it. These are 2 sugar gliders. And there's that one.
Guys, they live up to their name. That's the white face. His name is Gremlin. He is super mean. Just because they're cute doesn't mean they can't bite you.
You got some food though.
Yeah, he's still mean. Alright, come on. Come on. But the nice one is a really sweet boy. Gremlin is a nightmare.
See, they come on out.
This is Gremlin with his head out right now.
Now they're nocturnal guys, so of course they don't like the lights being on. Just coax them out with some food.
Yeah, I know.
Win their heart over with the food.
And this is actually spinach, kale. There's some strawberries, fresh cut up blueberries, yogurt, applesauce. A lot of stuff goes into this. These guys are really messy. They're cute, you know, just kind of a FYI for you. They are very messy. They're a lot of work. People can tell you what they want, but they're an everyday cleanup, an everyday feed. You can't miss a day. And they can be very aggressive, like this guy. Gremlin and Gizmo. Gizmo, I want for you to be able to see because he is a sweetheart.
Gizmo's a good one.
They're a pleasure to have either direction. They're so much fun to watch. Their wheel down here, that's another strong point. Make sure, I think we've covered that in a different video, make sure that your wheels for these guys are safe. They cost a little bit more, but their tails won't get cut off in the process. You
can see how it is at the back, guys. It won't get in there.
Come on.
Come on, y'all gotta come out.
Come on.
Alright, I'm fixing to cut you off.
Just cut it for a minute.
Yeah, we'll cut it and try to come back. Alright, now we was able to coax them both out so y'all can get a good look at these guys. Yeah.
Gizmo and Gremlin. One of each.
One of each. And these are neutered guys. It does help with the smell, but you notice they're still here in the laundry room. That's why we don't do a whole lot of furries. You know, I can't stand something that stinks. You know, we're thinking we've got so many animals, but with the reptiles, I just spot clean and no problem.
Which is funny because the monitors smell no different than a cat box or a dog that pooped in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're no less stinky until you clean them. That one's the mean one. There's Gremlin. There's Giz.
There's sugar gliders.
Hope he's gonna bite you.
On to the next. And off to the most controversial animal in the pet trade, seems to be Mr. and Mrs. Leopard gecko. I used to have these guys on sand, which was awesome. I know somebody's screaming right now at that, and I really don't care. It's just a joke to me that, you know, you get more negatives on leopard geckos than anything else. I'm guessing it's just because they're so popular and it makes everybody an expert. I don't really know. And yes, there is a light on them, a fluorescent. They have this little area over here that's called a hide that they can get out of in the dark, you know, get in the dark, to get out of that awful light. I do like to see my reptiles, so that's why there's a light. And we're just getting all that out of the way because as a lot of you guys know, it seems like that's one of the biggest things people, you know, want to comment on is how you keep your leopard geckos from their tails are too skinny. See, like this guy, you got too skinny of a tail, to you're keeping it on sand or whatever. But if it's working for you, you keep doing it, guys. And if you got healthy animals, keep doing what you're doing. That little shed there. There's the leopards. Over to something else. Here, guys, is our Uromastyx. We got these from LL Reptiles. If you followed us a while, a male and a female. They've been doing awesome in here. They eat a pile of stuff. The biggest thing with these guys is just, you know, making sure the humidity stays right and you got a good amount of heat. The males, I hope you can see that on camera, has got the really good yellows, and of course is the female. She's a little more drabby. I'm gonna let her down.
She is not happy about being held.
The male, he's cool. He doesn't really care. The female, she's, you know, you can see her. She's spastic. All right, look at my hand. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, they're both fast, but he seems to be a lot more tolerable of handling. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and gone.
And there she is.
What about you? Gonna take you a while?
How's our Uromastyx?
Their main food source is spring mix. We do keep iguana food actually in here, the pellet. For juveniles, they seem to like that, and hibiscus.
And they're in this Exoterra low. It's a 36 by 12 by 18. It's been perfect. Keeps the light low to them for, you know, proper UVB and gets that hot spot up. Now, guys, that hot spot's like 135 to 140 range, so they like it hot.
All right, on to the next.
All right, guys, on this side of the room, and I'm trying to cut these clips to cut out as much as I can to shorten it because I don't want this video to be extremely long, but got my giant leaf tail, Miscellaneous monitor, my green tree python, and down here on the floor, which is usually slid in that hole, and I'll show you them first real quick, is my axolotl and a clawed frog. You can see that guy? That was kind of dark. They like it cold and dark, and so we've left them actually in this little cubby hole. The air comes out right there, and plus it's low to the ground, and he's done awesome. Right up above him is my giant leaf tail, which is another one. I usually don't have a light on him, but we do just for video purposes. Check out them eyes. Now, you know, I just cut the light on, so that's why they're all crazy looking right now. But usually once it does go dark though, it'll be a perfect cat eye. All that'll come together. He's done really well. Another species, I'm spooking him. I had a female, if y'all seen back early on. I bought these guys as a pair. My female got some kind of fungal deal.
Turn the light off.
Yeah, he's not happy.
There we go.
Like a week after I had it, she dropped off, but he's done awesome. He's in a 36 by 36 Exoterra, and there again, they like it cool. That's why he's in here. No higher than 76 to 78 degrees. 80 is like max for these guys. Done awesome, eats a pile. The Miscellaneous is in here for now still, because he's still got some growing to do. You can see part of him. Probably come out and bite me.
Well, if not, they can see him on the intro.
Yeah, you'll see him on the intro. He likes staying in this little hidey log. He's a real secretive monitor, but he's not as, you can shut it. He's not as high strung as the Timbers, for sure.
He's still really scared, but he will come out and eat for you off of tongues. Really cool.
He's gonna need something bigger for sure. This is just, you know, I always start him small, kind of try to help him, you know, tone down some. Right here, all bundled up like a sack of potatoes, is my green tree python. It's really done good. Most of his yellow is gone. It's a lot of green. I'll steal this light for a minute. Oh, think I'm fixing the, ow, it's hot.
Yeah.
Think I'm fixing to feed you, don't you? Oh, he's a disposer. Really done good. I'm planning on actually building him something here before long. A really nice, kind of like a European style. I really like the way you European guys, if you're watching it, y'all got some awesome enclosures. And
yeah, but we need to build something big enough to add 2 or 3 more. That's the plan.
All right, across to the next. All right, and here's in Cameron's room. This is his frog tank. He has, try not to drop my camera, albino bullfrog, which has done great. A regular bullfrog, which is Nubs. He's the one that's missing a foot. If y'all go back to the other reptile room tour, you'll see how much he's growing. My Suriname toad. And there's another frog somewhere in here. I'm not digging him out, but it's another bullfrog, so you get the gist. Done awesome. And over here, this little tank is he has a brown anole that we picked up while we was in Florida. It is actually on a piece of driftwood we got. He is, make sure he don't run out. There he is.
He's fast.
He's right back there. Still some light. There's the brown anole. And then right next door to him is his dragon, which I go back to other videos. You see how much this guy has grown.
Just incredible.
He's fixing to get an upgrade.
He was so little.
He sure
when we
was.
first got him.
Yeah, go on, show me your beard.
Yeah,
Act
you're
all
not
puffy.
Cameron holds
His
him
orange has really come out. Cameron will hold him,
time.
but there you go.
He doesn't like anybody else though.
Yeah, that's another one. This dragon, we had some guy on a video say he was diseased. I don't remember what he said he had. Something. Some kind of disease. But yeah, he sure is. Oh, he is so diseased, isn't he, guys?
Yeah. Probably mentally, because he only likes one person in the whole house.
Yeah. All right, a couple more things. In this tank, which is due for a cleaning, there's some stuff on the debris on the bottom, is my Florida soft shells. There's one right there. Hope you can see it. And there's another one right there. That's pretty neat. We got those guys there about that big around at a Reptile, and they've been in here ever since. I really want to do something else with this tank, but I've taken them in and out. Now winter's here, they have to be inside, so they both are. Florida soft shells. Really neat guys. They're gonna get huge though. Really huge. I'm glad they come out. They're probably hungry. And just something else. In here in Alyssa's room, which I just moved him in out of the garage because it was starting to get too cold. What do we have here, Alyssa? What is his name? Lucky. Lucky. This, guys, if you follow me a while, this is the bearded dragon that a buddy of mine has a rental house. Somebody left him and a sand boa. Now, I got the sand boa to eat, but he died there shortly after. He was very emaciated. When we got him, this guy had never seen a bearded dragon drink as much as he did. He's really coming back around. He's eating really well. You know, another thing with dragons, same with the Euros, which I said that in the Euros earlier about keeping humidity right. Well, by that, I meant keeping humidity down. Too much humidity can be really bad on these guys, especially with the Euros. I don't even keep a water bowl, and his water bowl is really little. I don't even keep a water bowl in there. Oh, excuse me, Marley. With the Euros, they get it from the greens, and I miss their greens, and they do fine. But there is our saved bearded dragon. He had been in a house for a month with nobody lived there, no power, nothing for a month. And this dragon made it, so he is lucky. Ain't that right?
Yep, you know his name's Lucky.
Alright, off to another one. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, I'm going to do the rest of the critters in the house here. Getting to the end of the last stretch. In here, with his pitifully dying plants, is my frilled dragon, frilled lizard. There he is. Jurassic Park made him famous. April's going to try to feed him. Well, I get some clips. He hates his camera. So we're going to stay on the outside right here real quick and let her put some crickets in his bowl. We've never just threw stuff in here. We always feed this guy right from a bowl. He does not like that big eyeball looking at him. And he gets held a little bit, but it stresses him. We try not to. I don't have a cricket. Oh, she's coming with your crickets. Yeah, she is. Y'all could go back to the Reptile where we picked this guy up and see how much he has grown.
He doesn't like you.
Yeah, let's see if he sees them crickets. He'll change his mind.
He's used to this on a daily basis.
Yeah, he don't like his camera.
Yeah, but you
doesn't
can
matter.
see his focus change.
Doesn't matter. Off to the crickets.
He knows what's up.
And I know I'm going to zip through some stuff and take some time on some other stuff. I'm trying to keep this video short. You guys asked for it. We got a lot of animals. I have no idea how long this is going to take.
Don't mess with him.
Got a cricket crawling on him. I don't want him to jump out.
Ooh, he got mad.
It don't matter. Not like he needs to eat. Look at that belly. Alright, let's go to something else. My frilled dragon, one of our favorites. Definitely so.
But he gets used to certain people.
And that's a mercury vapor bulb up there, guys. UVB, very important. He gets misted every day, sometimes twice a day.
Smart critter.
Very smart. He drinks most of the time off of the end of the mister, so just a FYI. One more time. Yeah. All right, leave me alone. My reef tank, it's doing really good, guys. I started shooting this video. These lights are on a timer, so the lights are already out. You can see a lot of the fish are already stuck up in the rocks. There's my big blue tang back there, sleeping. I'm gonna go through and do some individual care videos on how I care for this stuff, and I'll make sure I include it back in. The reef's doing great. All the fish are still in there that was in there. No issues, except other than everything looks really poor right now. Them lights, when they go off, it all shrinks up. But this is 100 gallon. I have moved these fish, some of them 3 times now, but they're really doing awesome. That's one of my things I like to sit back and just relax and look at. Sure is peaceful. Over here, I dread this part. I got our iguana, and yes, I use that as singular. That's my male.
You and me both.
If you go back, you got green bean and sweet pea. We raised these iguanas from little babies. They were small. Onyx, our black cat that stays outside mostly, about 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know, it's been a couple nights ago.
Not long enough.
That's why I got this stuff stacked here, guys. Y'all can see this glass. The cat evidently bolted through it. We had it a little different setup in here. There was the love seat that's over yonder now was in here, and the cat in the middle of the night busted through the glass. He lost a toe in the battle. If you look, it's just a toenails, that one right there. And Sweet Pea lost her life. And the kids cried, April cried. We've had these iguanas a long time, and they've been together. The cat, of course, he's outside. He's lost his inside pass. We've never had an issue with Domino. And that was a very sad day around the Beck household, guys. April got up. She come out and said, "Oh my God, one of the iguanas are missing. There's a hole in the tank." I didn't even notice it that morning. Come back in, looked around, and green bean was still in here. Sweet pea was nowhere to be found, and
Not just a hole in the tank, but a hole in our heart, guys.
yeah, them iguanas. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, they're just iguanas." You know, like I said before, it has nothing to do with how much an animal costs,
for so long.
how common an animal is. I don't hold him. We would hold Sweet Pea. Green bean does not care to be held as much. He's doing awesome, as you can tell.
Yeah, but
He does not like this camera.
Totally different.
Sweet Pea was totally different. She was definitely a female. He was a male.
Truly missed.
We got these guys. They were like the smallest little iguanas. I mean, about that big.
Tiniest we've ever seen.
So, yep. But I think I got some pictures still of Sweet Pea. I'm going to try to figure out if I can get them in at the end clip or something. There's Green Bean in all his glory. Yeah, don't smack. Oh! He's in the same enclosure as a Frilled. I got the glass to replace the front. I've just had so much going on. I've got to get that done. And last, Mr. Savannah monitor. He is in a 6 foot by 2.5 foot enclosure. Keep a low water bowl because they don't like to have to climb way up. He uses that for a litter box. And I know I'm going to have some guy say that it needs more substrate. Well, in that far corner, I had a box that had plenty of substrate. What you doing? Had plenty of substrate for him to dig in. He never used it other than a litter box. It was more for me to clean. I'd rather him just go to that water bowl. I can dump it. Simple, easy breezy. Maybe as it gets bigger, he might want to dig. He's going to have a bigger enclosure, of course. But for now, he is doing fantastic. Don't you bite me at feeding time. That is the Savannah monitor. And guys, that is all of it in here. We're going to go back out to the reptile room. I got to show Poseidon. We're going to show him last. And stay tuned. On to the Tegu. Here, his little enclosure has been working pretty good still, guys. As you can see, I've added a roof to it for winter. It's been fine up till now. How you doing? Uh-huh. No, I don't have any more food for you. You need to go eat that. That's some good stuff over there. You're gonna eat and try to bite me, aren't you? Yeah. This has got to be one of the most temperamental monitor, tegu, lizard, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever had. He has his good days and his bad days. Since I've put him in this big enclosure, he's definitely king of the roost. Once you get him out of here, it's a different story, but in there, he is touchy. He's used to me hand feeding him. But he's getting some goodies in the bowl today, a whole mixture of all kind of stuff. But like you see, his enclosure's doing good, guys. There's 2 mercury vapor bulbs at the back, gives him a hot spot of about 100 to 110 on that top of that log there. He has a hide. I got some spongium moss and such under there. It kind of makes a good microclimate. Keeps it really humid as well as with the top in here. This enclosure is worked out like a champ. Big water bowl. He often soaks in it and then does his business like all the others.
He poops in it.
If you go back and you look, I got this guy, April got him for me for my birthday back in March. And that was my 34th birthday, by the way. I don't even think I've ever said my age. We had a punchline going for a long time, and I never think I never cleared it up. There he is in his glory. Yeah, listen.
Ooh.
Yeah, see?
He doesn't like that.
He doesn't like it at all. When he's gonna keep eating. Look at them jowls.
But he really likes his food.
Yes, he does.
Even more than he likes the fingers.
Well, let's go check out Poseidon. Y'all done seen the reptile room, the inside of the house. Sure hope y'all have enjoyed it. Who's ever left in here, I saved Poseidon for last since he's my largest lizard monitor. Here we go.
Eat up, buddy.
I hate that it went in the dirt.
Yeah, I know. I figured you would.
Oh, almost forgot. Up here too, guys. He's normally in the pond. Real quick, my common common snapping turtle. We got that guy from a reptile show a long time ago, and he was about the size of those soft shells. But his pond is getting into winter, so I've got him in here. He's got a light. I usually have a filter on there. I cleaned it today, so I just hadn't stuck the filter back in. Really neat. I just have no idea what I'm going to do with him as he grows, but let's go check out Poseidon. Okay,
and of course he has to get the tiny little piece that's in the dirt.
Yeah, of course.
Always.
Guys, I sure hope y'all enjoyed that tour. It's been like most requested. You guys have run you into the reptile room. What are you going to do? And I just, it takes so long, and I just feel like I'm rushed through it.
There's so much.
And I know, I mean, they get the most views. That is a fact. And I know a lot of people, they'll do reptile room tour after reptile room tour, and you know that's just, I don't know. I enjoy being able to take time.
It's a lot of work.
It is going through everything. This is that. Poseidon.
At least if you want people to see what you actually have.
Yeah, that's the fact.
Try to not be
not make
too
it
crude.
like. Try not to make it an hour long, guys. I hope this video wasn't. There's Poseidon. He's probably mad with me.
His water needs to be changed again.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get to fill it all the way up earlier because I run out of water. I got some gin in there. His enclosure's done awesome. He has done awesome. He is probably hungry. If you can look at that belly, he is in the middle of shedding still, which is a constant. There's some big chunks flaking off of him. He eats and grows and poops and grows and eats and poops. That's about what I can say about that lizard. Most of the time it's in here, which is epic, because I can just turn the drain it out. We're good to go.
Hi, buddy.
He's got 2 mercury vapor bulbs over here for his hot spot. Right there where he's at is just a heat bulb. I alternate it between a red bulb. I've got the bright bulb in there to get y'all some footage of him. He's got his pig blanket up here on top. It's on a thermostat at about 85 degrees. 130 degrees on his hot spot over here underneath those 2 mercury vapors. Well, it stays 120 to 130, just depending. I'm about to break out his blanket. We're going to cover his enclosure like we did last year, and that really helped hold the heat and the humidity in. It's really done awesome.
Yep, and there's his bunk bed.
Yeah, his bunk bed.
I'm not sure what he called it.
Lizard bunk bed.
His pig blanket, whatever.
And this is...
But it was kind of neat.
And this is by no means his forever home. He's going to definitely need something bigger. He's just constantly growing. He's only about 5 years old, guys, so you figure he's every bit of touching 6 foot and about 25-ish, 30-pound range now. I mean, he is...
And we're working on that now.
He's a beast.
Actually.
Yeah, we've actually started tearing down the pond on the back. If y'all go back, one of my other videos I'd mentioned that we were going to turn the back deck into the big lizard room because I've got a Tegu, a Savannah monitor, him, a mangrove monitor.
A lot of work.
That's all going to require something huge. Plus the iguana's going to need something bigger at some point. He ain't going to last in there forever. At that point, the Miscellaneous will probably go in his enclosure or something. But
You got a lot of work to do.
I'm going to pull him out real quick.
Uh-oh. He's probably not going to like that.
It's cold out here. There's Poseidon. At least he's being a good sport about it.
Yeah, until he gets cold.
No. I'm going to set him up here. There you go, buddy. Say hey to the camera. Guys, like I said, I sure hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all made it this far into the video, you're definitely a reptile junkie. That was my complete reptile room tour. Poseidon, last but not least. Guys, as always, we sure appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you out there. Y'all stay safe. I guess we'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys.